Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome to your daily guidance reading. This reading is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th, 2023. It is a general message for the Cancer Collective, so please take only what resonates for you and aligns with you and leave behind what simply does not fit. All right, guys, we have your 4 cards, and I'm going to jump into them one by one as we walk through the situation. All right, so I am seeing a mix between air and water. So this today is going to feel kind of like a needing to balance your head and your emotions. So your mind or your thoughts and the emotions within you at this time. Okay, so today is going to be kind of an overthinking, over emotional day a little bit. So let's jump into comforting connections, coming in with the 6 of Cups. And this can really be an indication here of, shared memories, feelings of the past, something in the past for you, something that you experienced. Now, for some of you, this is going to be, related to relationships. This could be related to your childhood. This could be friends and family. It's something that brings you or has brought you comfort in the past, maybe rising up. This can be a return of a memory, a thought, a project, a person coming in. Now, this doesn't necessarily need to be physically into your realm, meaning an old person knocking on your door or calling you up or messaging you, although that can be the case for some of my Cancers out there. But this can be a return of those thoughts, those memories, those feelings coming up, rising up within you today. So something from the past, right, is going to kind of come up. And it's going to make you kind of really get in your head a little bit here. Because then we have the 4 of Swords coming up. And this is an energy of going within. So this is where you're going to already start to think, kind of withdraw, kind of isolate a little bit here. And kind of maybe take a break. This is where you're going to need to really kind of go within. It's like maybe look at and get some clarity, because we have the Ace of Swords as well coming in here. So you're going to have an epiphany. You're going to have some communication for some of you, that you're going to get some clarity into the situation from this past. And you're going to do that by going within today. And you're not going to want to take any actions. Okay, so if somebody does, pop up from your past today, this may have been a long break. May have been silence between you, and suddenly they're coming in and there's lots of communication, or they're wanting to talk. This is kind of that moment where you need to put a pause on it and not take a whole lot of action. Sit with this energy for a little bit so that you really get a clear sense of what's happening. Remember that to kind of pull on your energy, because we do have the Queen of Cups here, right? Creative, idealist. I love this energy. So this is you. You're really emotionally connected to yourself. You're in your deep feelings today. But remember that you're also empathetic. You're intuitive. You're psychic, my beautiful Cancers. And you are a deeply loving person. So remember those as you approach the situation and you approach your day. Rely on your intuition, your psychic downloads to kind of guide you through this. Remember to embody the Queen of Cups energy, because today is going to be a day where you really need it. A lot of emotions, a lot of overthinking could be possible if you don't maintain the balance. But this is a day where you're not going to want to make, impulsive moves. Really be decisive in every action that you take, or any action you take, especially if this is somebody or something from your past that's come up. You don't want to jump into something that's no longer meant for you. This may be a time for closing a connection or closing a window, or, for some of you, this can be memories, emotions coming up that maybe you need to take a look at and say, okay, why is this happening today? Why am I feeling this? Why is this memory kind of flooding through? What can I learn from it? And where can I release it at? So that is kind of where you're really going to see with the Ace of Swords, the insight and and be aware of your energy, of your feelings, of your emotions, and what it's trying to communicate to you. If this is a person coming in, same thing really applies. You really need to be in your awareness, be in your within your own body here a little bit, so that you can gain insight into why now has this person came back in. What is this teaching me? What from their previous experience, what did it, what was the lesson here? uh, so remember that this energy is going to be compelling. You're going to want to kind of blanket yourself like a warm, the warm blanket, the comfort that it brings. You kind of want to, this is going to bring in an energy of wanting to blanket yourself in it, because it's going to make you feel comforted and secure for a minute. But be wary of pulling that blanket too close until you really get a clear view of why this has come up, because this tells me with the Four of Swords and the Queen of Cups that you really need to look at this from different angles and see this for what it is. Now, this can be a new opportunity for you guys for love, for romance. This could be a new like a friendship coming back that's going to re-blossom. But this can also be a closing cycle, I'm hearing, for some of you. And I think like after you take that moment, you take that pause in order to gain the perspective, to go within, to really kind of look at it for a moment. You will know which way that is kind of leaning for you. If this is something that's renewed and should be renewed, or if this is something that is a cycle that needs to close and end so that you can move forward successfully and apply the lessons that you learned, the insights that you gain. Remember, everything is a teachable moment, and that there's no accidents here. There's always something to be gained, even from a very tough situation. There's always a lesson, a needed skill that can be taken away from that difficulty. So let's go ahead now and pull your spirit guide message and see what's coming through for you. What do we have for my beautiful Cancers for February 8th, 2023? What does Cancer need to know for their highest vibration and highest good? Best message, advice, and guidance coming through for the Cancer Collective. Thank you. Oh, wow. You cannot make this up. You got the relationship card. So this message says relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. That is a perfect message and sums up the whole message right before that. Everything I said just came through with that. All right, Cancers, let's take a peek into your love and romantic life for February 8th, 2023. What does Cancer need to know for their highest vibration and highest good, please? Best message, advice, and guidance. Yeah. Cancer, you've got new love coming in. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. If you have not met this person, it's coming. If you may have just met this person, or some of you have a new chance for love with an old person. But regardless, know that you are to love yourself first. You are lovable. You deserve love. Remember to love and honor yourself first beyond everyone else. For others of you, this is all going to be about forgiving and learning and release, so that you bring more love into your present moments. All right, my beautiful Cancers, that is all I have for you at this time. Thank you so kindly for tuning in. Wishing you nothing but love, light, and prosperity. Namaste. Bye for now.